Hello chatterboys out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of this week. I hope you guys are all having a lovely week so far. On my Wednesday I had work. I got up and got myself ready for work, had some breakfast. My dad was sorting stuff around the house, my mum was asleep, older sister away in Prague, older brother on the Xbox, younger brother at his, and younger sister was asleep. She was getting ready to go back up to Cheltenham in the evening, so she was packing up and getting ready to go back there. And I got dropped off to work. I got to work, got clocked in, and it was me, one of my supervisors, and then one of my other colleagues on shift, and it was pretty busy. I was running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, and it was just non-stop. And had to run to Aldi and get some cream for the kitchen, so I had to get like 8 tubs of cream from Aldi, so I had to run and get that. And the weather was awful, so it was like blowing a gale, really rainy, not good. And then I was just running more food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, made a few drinks myself, which is good. I've been trying to get a bit of training on the bar, and I did 10 till 3. I did 3-ish because my colleague who was coming on at 3, the place that she looked like a bomb site because there's just tables covered in stuff, and as soon as we were like cleaning the tables, you blink and the tables were dirty again, and I was like, what is this, some kind of nightmare? So me and my 2 colleagues who I was on shift with did a massive clean up before one of my other supervisors got on shift. I then clocked off, got my banco, and I then headed off, and I got back, got changed, put my banco away, had a good sit down, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, watched a bit of TV, just a bit of music. I was just playing on Pokemon Go, and then my aunt, uncle and our cousins came over, and we hadn't seen them for a long time, so it was really good to see them. And we were just talking about how their Christmas and Boxing Day had gone, and had a lovely catch up with them. They then went off, and then my mum and dad got ready to go off to stay the night away in a hotel that was a Christmas present for me and my siblings for them. And so they got ready to go there, and they dropped my younger sister off back to Cheltenham to go off back to uni, and then from there went off to stay at the hotel. So it was just me, my older brother and the pooch at home. And I then was just watching a bit of TV, just a bit of music. I watched Charlie's Angels Full Throttle, which I think is the second one, and had a cup of tea and some biscuits, wrote a bit of my journal, just a bit of music, watched a bit of Vicar of Dibley, and then for tea, me and my older brother ordered Domino's, and I had a pepperoni pizza with a bit of garlic dip and some cheesy garlic bread, which was amazing. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was watching this new Aussie murder mystery drama on Channel 5 called Riptide, which has got quite a few characters who were like actors who were from Neighbours, which is awesome, and has the one who played Tanya and EastEnders in as well. Then I went off to bed, and I got up on my Thursday ready for work, doing a 10 till 5, which meant I got a lunch break, which I was very happy about. And I got showered and changed, had some breakfast, a little bit of music, and then my older brother dropped me to work. My mum and dad were away, younger sister back in uni, younger brother at his, and older sister away in Prague still. And I got to work, and it was just me and 2 of my colleagues on, so 3 of us again. I really think there should be 4 of us on when it's this busy. 4 of us, I think, yeah, 4 of us when it's this busy, because it just gets so busy. And luckily it wasn't as busy as Wednesday, which was good. And again, I was just running lots of food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing food and drink orders and bill taking, making a few of the soft drinks, working my way up onto coffees, and just doing soft drinks at the moment. And I've done a few wines as well. And my boss was in the kitchen, and it was again quite busy, and I made one little hiccup, but mistakes happen, especially when they're busy. And we got one of our other colleagues to come in to help with the lunch rush, and it really did help put the weight off our shoulders a bit. and it calmed down and I was able to have my lunch break, and I had a halloumi and hummus sandwich with some sweet potato fries and a fresh orange juice, which I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. It was so delicious. Sorry about the lighting, I'm in the spare bedroom and just on the bed, just filming to you guys, and I hope you can see me okay. If not, thank goodness, because I am actually breaking out in so many spots, probably all the bloody stress. And anywho, so yeah, the food was really good. I loved the fresh orange juices so much, and it was just great to be able to sit down. My back was hurting a bit, getting old, 25, more like 85. I then finished my food break and continued on with my shift, where I was just running more food and drinks, cleaning tables, doing some food and drink orders, and just trying to sort the regulars. And then I finished at 5 and I clocked off, got my bang coat, and I got picked up and got back and I got changed, and I then was just watching a bit of TV, just a bit of music, just a drawing, a bit of writing, a bit of colouring in, and for tea I just had some leftover Domino's pizza from the previous night, as it was so huge I couldn't actually eat it all in one go. I then watched the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, and then I was just watching a bit of Netflix and doing a bit of colouring in on my phone, which is super therapeutic. Then on my Friday, which is today, I got up after a nice lie-in. I had the day off work and I had some raisin bread and a cup of tea for my breakfast. My younger sister's back in uni, younger brother was at his, older brother was on the Xbox, older sister away in Prague. While filming this, she is now back home for being in Prague for a few days, and she had such a great time. And my dad had gone off to play golf, my mum was asleep. I was then just watching a bit of Bridgerton season 2. Anthony is so hot. Then I was just playing a bit of Pokemon Go. My mum got up and then I had a cup of tea, watched a bit of the second Harry Potter film, and then my older brother dropped me off to the mall to meet one of my best mates, and I haven't seen her in ages, and it was so good to catch up with her. And whilst I was at the mall catching up with her, he and my younger brother had gone off to play golf at the golf range, and I had a look around some of the shops, and the first shop I'd gone into was the Entertainer, where I wanted to get this Rainbow High doll, which is she's in like a gold dress, really sparkly dress, and she's like a singer and she has a microphone, and couldn't find it in there. I did get these nice doll dresses for my Blue Tuck doll. This one here is a nice purple one. Look at the pattern on this dress, it's so beautiful, and it has a little like head hole bit where you put where the neck goes, you put it on the neck goes, and there's a little collar on it, so like it goes around the neck. That's felt good, it goes on the neck. And yeah, love that. Really loving my Blue Tuck dolls outfits, having like collars on the outfits at the moment. And then this one here is a nice little print, purple nice print, like zigzag with a little yellow belt in the middle. Then I went off to go to TK Maxx, Home Bargains and Smiths, and I was looking for the Rainbow High doll, and I ended up getting this one, which is the equivalent of it, which is this like single one here, and she comes with a like trunk, and it turns into a vanity, and then the makeup there, and she comes with a separate outfit, and she is giving me she's giving me Cher vibes, as you can see, like white, lots of feathers. Hopefully you can see it okay. And yeah, I just love it, and I actually prefer this one, and my friend I was with likes this one more, and my older brother's girlfriend also preferred this one, so I'm very happy with that. Then we went off and had a look in Mankind and Next and some of the shops, and I went to Krispy Kreme's and I got these donuts here, which I'll show you now. Ta-da! Donuts. They are so good. Cannot wait to tuck into them. I'm not going to eat them all in one go, obviously. I'm going to savour those. And then we went off to go to have some food at Nando's, but there was a massive wait, so there was like a 45-minute wait, so we left my best mate's number and they were like, we'll text you when your table's ready. So we went off and had a look around some more of the shops, and I went off to the Entertainer again and had a little look around there again, and I got this doll here, which is a Shadow High doll, and I love these boots, and it comes with another outfit, and I just love her eyelashes. She's got real eyelashes and her face is so pretty, and I'm really loving the Shadow High dolls. I love their like dark like edginess, and they're just stunning. I also got this pop figure here, which is a Belle, Beauty and the Beast pop figure, and you can't really see, but behind her she's got a pile of books, so tucked on this little bit here. But yeah, I love it. I love pop figures. I'm almost gonna have more than my younger sister. I'm making it a competition to try and get more pop figures than my younger sister. And then we went to Nando's. We got a text message, and I had some chicken wraps and some peri-peri chips and a corn on the cob, and had some refillable drinks. I just had lots of Coca-Cola, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of the Nando's I had now. The Nando's was so good. I then just sat with my best mate and we just had a really good catch up, talk about anything and everything. And I saw one of my touch rugby teammates who'd come in to have food in Nando's, so I went over and had a quick chat with him. Then we'd finished and my older brother was coming to pick me up for 4, so we had a little bit of time to kill, so we went off and looked around some more shops. Went to HMV and I got this album here on vinyl. I got Adele's 30. I love this album so much, and I absolutely love Easy On Me and I Drink Wine, and just such a good album. There's the tracks on the back, and yeah, she's just stunning. I love her voice. And then me and my best mate just sat and chatted a bit more on one of the benches, and then she went off to go off to some more of the shops, and my older brother was coming to get me, so I gave her a hug, wished her a happy new year, and then she went off. I went off to go get picked up, waited outside, and luckily it stopped raining and it was actually quite nice. It was like dry, nice and cool, because it was so hot in the mountain. I was absolutely melting, so it was nice to be out in the fresh air. Then my older brother came and picked me up. We got back, I dropped my stuff off, and then me and my brother then went off to go get some apple crumble and some cheeses from my grandparents' house, as my grandma had made a crumble and she couldn't eat it all, and also had been given some cheeses that she didn't want, so we got those as well. We then got back, we walked down back, and we were also doing a bit of Pokemon Go catching, which was good. And then we got back and my dad was back from fishing, and my older sister and our family friend were over. Our family friend had picked our older sister up from being in Prague. She got back and got her from the airport, and he'd had some of the cheese and some crackers, some of the cheese that my grandma had given us to bring back with some crackers, so he was very happy with that, bless him. And then we were just watching a bit of Eureka's Link, which is now back on BBC One, which is great, brings back lots of childhood memories. I remember watching that when I was younger. And we had our tea, we had cottage pie and apple crumble for pudding, and I'm going to show you guys those now. So delicious. I absolutely love cottage pie and absolutely love a bit of crumble. We had some crumble with custard and cream on top. Then our family friend went home, and then my older sister stayed for a bit, and then she went home herself, and she talked to us all about being in Prague. She had lots of photos, and it was just so lovely hearing all the fun she had while away. And she got me and my siblings these little magnets here, and this one has some little like towels and stuff in from Prague, and it just says Prague on, so I'm going to stick this on my little magnet whiteboard in my room, and yeah, love it. And I'm now off to go and watch the UK soaps, and then just finish writing my journal. got my uniform ready for work tomorrow. I'm doing 10 to 5 again, so I get another lunch break. Might be a nap break at this rate. And yeah, it's New Year's Eve tomorrow, so I hope you guys all have a lovely New Year's Eve. And yeah, I cannot believe we're almost in 2023. It is absolutely mind-boggling how fast this year has actually gone. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. Have a lovely New Year's Eve, and I shall see you in a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.